the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 campaign is available to people who pre-ordered it digitally. So if you bought a physical copy of the game, get effed. It's so crazy, right? Like, well, I don't know. They could have done a thing where you could still get a code with the purchase and then download it, and then that download version would expire because you'd have the disc. And it feels like there's a way they could have jumped through a couple of hoops to let people with digital, with physical versions of the game still kind of play the campaign early. I don't know. Or yes, what if they just released the whole game is what Zoreno says. Yes, that actually, yes. What if they instead just put out the entire game? They could have probably done that as well. I don't know, maybe their final duty. But on some level, it is a genius step that gets them to play through, it gets people to play through the campaign that maybe wouldn't have otherwise. I played a bunch of this last night. And I have been having a good time with it. Dalton on the Discord says, saw some reactionary posts about how this Call of Duty is just another super pro-America Call of Duty game. I've seen a couple of folks in here say the exact opposite. Well, look, I am, we're pretty deep into the story here after a couple of twists and turns. And so the thing I will say, I'll give you a spoiler warning here, and we'll take a good 10, 15 seconds before I start talking about the fucking deep, crazy shit in Modern Warfare 2. But yes, you do largely play as British people. That is true. Let's hit the grab button. Let's go here. Wait, why does that say 4? Okay. 13 is more like it. This game has a very action movie kind of touch to it. It is very bang, bang, bang. Like, you're going here and doing the thing, and then at the end of you doing the thing, it's like, these fuckers got away. Where's next? And then it's just like fades down, fades back up. You're halfway around the world shooting people over here, and and it feels like a Mission Impossible movie that way, like pacing wise, or like a Fast and the Furious, where it's just like, you know what that means, brother? We've got to go to Brazil, and then boom, Brazil. Like they've built it that way, and I think it works really well in that specific context. And also, but also at the same time, it's like for a chunk of the game, you're working with a PMC guy, and he's just the worst fucking he seems like a prick right out of the gate, even though they are presenting him as a good guy. And so, again, spoiler warning, when you get to the point where he fucking turns on you and fucks you over, you're like, yeah, of course. Like, that guy fucking sucked. So, of course, they're going to play it this way in terms of the story. But it's interesting, because it goes places and does things that the other Call of Duty games haven't. You're kind of like, okay, there's an Iranian major who wants to shoot missiles at America, and he's trying to do it by working with a Mexican drug cartel. And so you're working with like Mexican special forces and all of this stuff that, like, it gives it a very different vibe than Call of Duty normally has, and I like that about it. And also, like, yeah, I think the pace of just like how quickly it moves, and also it takes some chances, or no, takes chances is maybe not the right word, but it has some shit in it that some of it is like evocative of older games, like your C-130 kind of blowing stuff up, your ghillie suit stealth stuff, but it's got like crazy moments in it that you're like, oh, that's a really fucking expensive thing they just did for this one mission that you're probably never going to see ever again, and that's kind of fun. I don't know. Yeah, it's another Call of Duty campaign. I think it's on par with, but probably better than in a lot of ways. the previous Modern Warfare. And so here we are in a weird sequence where this is, you know, hey, trying to stream this, getting my frame rate. If only I had a better graphics card, you know? So here's an interesting little thing that appears to only be in this mission. We'll see if it's in the next mission. But like, here I am 13 missions in, and suddenly it's like, hey, you can craft stuff. We've got a light crafting system. You can craft some improvised mines or smoke bombs here if you have the right tools. Just like, yeah, I don't know, we're Call of Duty, so we can just put a fucking crafting system in this one mission. And it's kind of cool. So yeah, there's bottles and other stuff we can pick up here and salvage for crafting materials. A lot of enemies in the campaign.
Shadows wearing body armor.
Yeah, they have armor. And I'm gonna see if we can just swim past them. Oh, I wonder if I could have just done cool takedown. Yeah, look at that. Of course, these other guys are gonna shoot me while I'm doing that, but we can always just... Hey, a gun. Like a real gun. That seems good to have. Nope, that's not where we want to go. We're going to keep going this way. Keep swimming. There's just always a guy, huh? Can I just do that? No? No, he's got body armor. Oh, we shot him in the head. Now we have no bullets in that gun anymore. This is probably not the way you're supposed to attack this specific section of the game, but I was able to do it once, and this is just how I've been doing it ever since. Ah! What happened there? I'm not sure. It's very dark. Oh, did I go back I went back the way I came. I really fucked that up. But some of those guys are dead now, and that's good. All right, let's try this again. Okay. Wait, it still says take down. Okay, he is taken down.
Mark, how copy? Status. You copy? Will, Mark.
I can turn off my headlamp. Maybe that's... Okay, this is the way up. This is probably what you're supposed to do. You're probably supposed to swim and take them down that way. I don't know why the objective thing is stuck on screen, but I've been hearing that people playing the Xbox version have been experiencing quite a lot of crashes and stuff. This is running on PC.
You're on the right track. Keep coming.
I always keep coming, Ghost.
Ghost, area's blocked off.
Try and cut through the shops.
Think I found a way through LT.
Shadows are everywhere. I'll hold them off until we RV in front of the church and secure a vehicle for exfil.
Roger that.
Give him hell, Johnny. We're almost there.
Oh, we need a pry tool. Do we have one? I think we have one. So that's the thing you can craft, is a pry tool here. Hello, sir. Oh, gosh.
Shadow stations. Got one near the church.
Holy hell. Ghost, is that you?
Close. Now go.
Bloody break. Ghost, how copy?
Johnny, company in the church and they're not here for forgiveness. Get to the steps.
I keep wanting to, because we were just playing Batman, I keep wanting to hit down on the... down on the D-pad and do that AR, like, highlight thing. All right, all these enemies are armored, which means you got to shoot them in the fucking head like it was a goddamn game of Warzone. Oh, that's no good.
Roger that.
Okay, good. It's starting to hear.
Johnny.
That's better.
We're almost there.
Yeah, like I got here last night and then died, and it sent me all the way back to the other side of that water sequence for some reason. Like it didn't save any of my progress. And so that was very frustrating. But it does mean we need to go through this stupid moment again of getting knocked down.
Fuck!
Yeah. Okay. Hello.
Down! All shadow stations. Got one near the church.
Holy hell. Ghost, was that you?
Who else? Now go.
It says go, but it won't let me out the door. Okay.
Ghost, how copy?
Johnny, we've got company in the church and they're not here for forgiveness. Get to the steps. I'll be
Stupid
there.
grenades.
Copy, LT.
The first half of this mission you spend moving at about a quarter of your normal speed because you're injured, and that's one of those things where you're like, that's a decision. Can I very quickly, let's make a mine here. Yeah. Mousetrap. Oh, what the fuck? How did a guy get behind me?
Gotta be close.
That's weird.
Cordon off the area. Find him.
Roger that.
Give him hell, Johnny.
Ugh.
We're almost there.
So there are a few sequences in this game that bog down for reasons like this, where you're just like not getting through a certain part of it, and getting stuck doing the same thing over and over again. There's a mission earlier that's a big car chase, and it's a very, very long sequence. And some of the things you do during that sequence are awesome. It's like crazy shit. And it's like a lot of it is gameplay that you're doing crazy shit. I didn't... All right, hang on. Can I just craft a mine real quick here and just... Wait, where did that thing go? Oh. Hmm? Hmm?
Ghost, how copy?
Johnny, we've got company in the church and they're not here for forgiveness. Get to the steps. I'll be there.
Copy, LT.
Just gonna ignore, okay, well, let me pick up this mine, I guess, and walk forward and throw it out again.
I'll take that.
James, do you copy?
Like straight up, where the fuck did those guys come from? Because I guess they could have hopped the fence the same way I did, but like that seems fucking weird. That suddenly there are guys. Oh, okay, wait. This is right before those guys came in. Okay, that's a better checkpoint. I'll take it. Ah, yeah. All right. So let's very quickly on the respawn. We'll pick up this mine, turn around, deploy it behind us. Give me that. Hi. Fuck you. What a pain in the ass. Am I playing this on super hard streamer difficulty? No, this is on regular. Also, that weird doink, that weird you got spotted by a guy only happens in this mission, as far as I can tell. Yee. Where are you fucking idiots going? Like, I'm literally running, you know. Ain't no secret I'm hiding in this fucking building. Was that my mine or was that something else? Ah, fuck. Jesus.
Danny, code check. What's your status? Do you read me? Chris, it's Danny. He's not responding. Eyes open.
Oh no, Danny. What have they done? Not the television. We're full of wax and bottles. All right, I was like, what button do I hit to figure out where I'm going? Okay, 79 meters. We're like right there. I just feel like I have to like skulk through these back alleys because everything up to this point has been such a fucking pain in the ass.
Found some oil.
Oil, ball, and some rope for a wick. Time for a cocktail.
Okay. Well, we got a mine right now, so we'll stick with that. And I guess I'm not just going to be able to, like, run up these steps and end this mission, huh? But I guess I did kill a lot of fucking guys, so maybe maybe this is one of those weird areas where it's like, oh, we are not going to respawn people infinitely. Well.
Ghost! Start!
That guy hopped that fence.
Need a bit. On me. Stay sharp. They know we're here and they know it's us. They'll send more. Contact dead ahead. I see him. Watch the alley.
So yeah, I mean, you talk about this game, you know, being like super pro America, and like I haven't finished it yet, so I don't know where that story ends. But I will say right now, you're like a British and a Scottish dude smoking this American-backed PMC. that claims to be operating on authority with, you know, the Americans. So I'm going to guess that term will turn out to not be true or something like that. But
So, pickup truck ahead.
because otherwise America would be the bad guys, and you can't have that.
I'll drive, Johnny. Take shotgun.
Okay, yeah. All right, let me. Or is this the truck we're talking about, sir?
Now, Johnny. Passenger side of the truck. Mount up. All right, Johnny. You
But yes, it was, you know,
We made it, LT.
at the beginning of the game, they were definitely presented as, oh, this good PMC that's helping us. And of course, they're evil.
That's one way of doing it. Get back. Thanks.
Or are they? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it all goes. I'm glad to be done with this sequence because this took a very long time to get through the initial part of it. And so that's the thing. It's like it'll have its unique gameplay moments of just like, hey, here's a crafting system, or hey, here's this like cool part where you can jump from vehicle to vehicle. And then they lean on it a little too long. Like the C-130 thing is like, yeah, cool, man. And then you're like, I'm still doing it.
Location just in case. Why didn't he tell me?
Whereas a lot of the more standard parts of the games are just like boom, boom, boom. Oh, we blew up this shit. We did this. We did this. We took this guy out. Like a lot of those things just feel like you're like the pacing kind of bogs down around these unique gameplay moments.
There.
In ways that you feel like maybe parts of this campaign could have been paced a little bit differently.
Don't move.
¿Quién está ahí?
Rodolfo.
Soap. Ghost. You're alive.
Affirmative.
Good to see you, amigos.
Igual, amigo.
Nice throw. Where were you guys?
On the run. I was on the run. Ghost waited for me.
Of course, no?
No. Yes. We're a team. All of us. This happened on my watch and I'll need help to fix it. No one fights alone.
Why did Graves turn?
We don't know.
Las Almas can corrupt anyone.
Not us. For now, General Shepard, Laswell, and anyone else outside this room is considered a hostile. With one exception. Alejandro? We need him back.
Ben? Graves is holding him here.
His own personal black site prison.
My team is locked in there too.
How do we get him back? By breaking in. And that's why I love the Ghost. It's gonna take more than this.
It's well stopped.
All right. My man.
We're gonna need new wheels. Preferably up-armored.
Alejandro thought of everything. Yeah, he did. Let's go get him.
It's just a lot of shit like that. It's just like, man, this is fucking some crazy shit against the odds. Like, yeah, that's what we fucking do. Let's go fucking smoke these motherfuckers. And you're like, yes, let's go smoke these motherfuckers. And it's just, I don't know. It's just, it's so far removed from, like, obviously, yes, you can sit and look at the
What about cameras?
There's CCTVs in the security.
the politics of it. It's certainly there, but like, it is so
Let's divide and conquer.
action movie oriented.
I'll use the cams to help
when it comes to how it really thinks about this shit, that it just
sabotage. Nice, Johnny.
it's very Michael Bay. It's very easy to lose yourself in it and just be like, yeah, fuck yeah.
We regroup and pry him loose.
We'll carry extra guns.
We're gonna save all these Mexican special forces fighters. Fuck yeah.
Any questions?
And then smoke all these fucking American PMC assholes.
Graves will have this place locked down.
Expect patrols on the outside. No doubt. We're geared up. Guns, ammo, and charges in the pikes.
I've got the plummet gun. Ascenders.
Check. Check. Let's hope Alejandro's alive.
Count on it.
On me.
Go left.
Trail.
Let's follow it.
Rudy, how long you known Alejandro?
20 years. Signed up together. Toughest dude in the regiment.
I wouldn't want to mess
Pretty
with him.
dark on the stream, huh?
El único que puede
Anyway,
matar a Alejandro
I'm probably not gonna play too much more here. I just wanted to
The only thing that can kill Alejandro is Alejandro.
show a little bit of it. I'm having a good time with it, which is more than I can say about the last couple of years of these. So
We'll have to take them out to get in.
2 snipers first tower. So, you take one, I'll get the other. Shadows down.
Good shots, hermanos.
I'll flank around and we'll clear the field. Rudy, give us a hand. Hold fire, Soap.
Got a heli incoming. Looks like a supply drop.
Copy. Eyes on 6 Shadows.
Affirm. 3 at the vehicle, 2 behind it. 1 solo on your right side.
Take the 2 at the vehicle first, and the others won't see.
Good call. Soap, on my mark, drop the 1 in the cab.
Oh shit, man. Which one is that?
Set.
Check. 3, 2, 1. Solid, 2 down, on the move. Take the 2 right at the vehicle. I'll hit the 1 on the other side.
Clear.
All clear. Push up to the base of the tower. That's our entry point. Stay quiet.
Let's get up there. Good hook.
Take point, Lieutenant.
Soap.
Oh, you, Soap. Check fire up top. Keep us quiet.
Aye. Up.
Copy. Behind you.
Let's get to the security room. Stay close.
Look for a hatch with a ladder.
On me, Soap. Down and in. Aye, coming down.
Above you.
Yeah, you know, the you know what it is, right? It's the 37th Call of Duty campaign. It's the 908th Call of Duty campaign.
Building is straight ahead.
CCTV is inside. Move fast and stay low.
But I think they've done quite well with it from what I've played of it so far, and I will finish it. So I'm pretty close to finishing it from the sounds of things. I think it goes up to 17. So we're pretty much there. But it feels good. I don't know. You know, I'm looking forward to the full game coming out because I want to play some more of the competitive multiplayer. I had a really good time with the beta. And I think this campaign's really, from a gameplay perspective and just like basic storytelling, it's been a lot of fun. Like I said, it's had that kind of action movie quality, that real kind of jet setter. Like, you know, it's not like, remember how Call of Duty in Modern Warfare 2, the last one, did this, where it was like, oh, we're going halfway around the world, but now you're playing as a totally different person and a totally different name, you know, like whoever, to over here, go over here and do this. Now it's more like, you know, hey, Task Force 141 is that kind of super group that is everywhere all the time. And so you get those transitions of, you know, finishing a mission and it fading out and fading right back up, and you're right back out there somewhere else doing the next thing with the same characters, or, you know, like different partners, like, oh, we're working with locals in this area and all that sort of stuff. And it's been a fun action movie. Story-wise, like all the other stuff, the integration of the kind of Mexican drug cartel and sicarios and all that sort of stuff has been like a fun twist that these games don't normally have. And so that it's kind of cool that they're finding different ways to tell their, you know, their military fucking bang bang stories, right? But yeah, it's been fun to kind of see how it all unfolds. The twist there that we're kind of playing after the twist a little bit here, or after a twist. I'm sure there's another one at some point. Has been good because it's one of those things that over the course of the game you're like, man, some of these characters are really shitty and we're all on the same side, and then you're like, oh, okay, all right, no, okay. They wrote this character to be shitty on purpose. But they do it in a way that, like, you could totally believe it as just like, yeah, what a bunch of fucking propaganda fucking ass bullshit. Like, look at this fucking rah America fucking PMC garbage. Like, this is fucked. And you're like, oh, okay, all right. No, they're going the other way with it. And that's, you know, it's better than the alternative. I'll say that much. So yeah, I don't know. I've been having fun with it, and I'm very close to being done. And so, you know, we'll see where we end up getting to over the next. I assume that I probably have like an hour left, if that, or something. So pretty close to getting it done. But yeah, I guess that would be my advice: is if you're gonna get the game, don't skip the campaign. It's fun. Better than World War II, or I'm sorry, Vanguard was, and I would probably say am enjoying it more than the Black Ops Cold War campaign, which had some neat little moments here and there as well. But yeah, interesting, fun little variety, like a lot of crazy stuff in it that you look at it. I think if you're looking at it from a bespoke, expensive kind of like look at this big budget video game, like you see a lot of things that are just like, man, like, yeah, this is kind of just another Call of Duty level, but you have done this thing. You've got this, like, these things are moving in a way that I bet was really hard to fucking figure out, either from a physics or animation or whatever, you know, just like a bunch of weird shit like that has been kind of just cool to see. Sometimes it's cool to see fucking weird, expensive video games, you know? Like, I'm still into that sometimes. You see it and you're just like, man, these motherfuckers went out and scanned them some fucking rocks to make this game happen. They went out and they scanned more rocks, and then we're like, we need to scan more rocks. We've got to get out there and scan more rocks. We need Mexican rocks now because there's some Mexico in this. Like, Mexico? All right, yeah. Let's go scan some Mexican rocks. Let's go. Yeah, it's neat. It's neat. Celebrities? No, I have not. No, I not that I know of. I mean, I don't really see a lot of movies these days. So if any of these folks are acting in stuff and that they're like named names or whatever, I haven't noticed. You could tell me that the guy who plays Alejandro, the head of the Mexican Special Forces, was a famous actor, and I'd be like, yeah, okay, I'd believe that. He's got a look to him that I'm like, there's something about that guy. Maybe there's something about him. He's got a look. And Shepard's the guy who plays that military guy in every movie ever. Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah. Anyway, that's the Call of Duty campaign, or at least part of it. I'm glad I got to show off the weird crafting part of it, because like I said, there's a lot of it that's just like move forward, shoot people. There's a lot of it that's just like bang, like we're doing Call of Duty shit here, but they take some interesting breaks with that and try to do some interesting things along the way. Even the mission that's like ghillie suits and snipers that you just go like, oh, of course they're going to have one of these. Like, they do a lot more with it, and you do it for a lot longer than you think. It becomes less of a scripted, oh, hide here where they walk past, and then you learn that, and then you have to apply it yourself against the AI and stuff like that I thought was kind of cool. But again, some of those moments, for as cool as they are and as unique as they can be, I feel like almost all of them fuck up the pace of the game, because some of them are just, most of them just last a little too long. And that's weird, but what are you going to do? That's Modern Warfare 2.